for the Eric Michael Show. It is July 20th. Big week. Huge week. The biggest week, actually, probably in sports cards, because the National Card Show is here. It is this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday. I think Wednesday's the VIP day, but the National Card Show is insane. Probably my favorite show just because of the amount of buys you can make. So I'm super pumped for it. I think it's crazy just how big sports cards is getting. I remember I went to my first National Card Show in when was it? Atlantic City, 2016, and it had 400 tables, and I was like, holy crap, this show is huge. And now I don't go to any show that's not 400 tables, and the National Card Show, I don't know the exact number, but I'd imagine it's like 4,000 tables at least. I think it's pretty wild. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm probably going to be there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, possibly. So I'm pretty pumped for that. I'll show you guys something cool while I wait for some callers to come in. By the way, you guys can start calling the phone. It's right down there. Just call once and you'll lock yourself in the queue. It's 813-618-2075. So I was looking at some of my previous purchases from the past year. And check this out. This is pretty crazy. So, Top Series Star Wars wax box. Am I sharing my screen? Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Let me share my screen here. Calling. More popular this week. Just check this out. Last sale of this was like 36,000. I was actually able to cop one of these. I think, which one's my sale? My sale's not popping. Oh, this is my sale. Here I am. $11,590 I paid. Pretty sick, right? I don't know why this tripled in value. So this is a huge win for me. Another one was was it this one? Hobby case of Bowman Chrome. I think it was this. Let me see if I can find it. Bowman Choice. I paid I bought this before. There it is. So I bought this before Otani's value blew up. Once again, a little bit lucky, but it's better to be lucky than good. The last sale was 69,000, and I was able to buy one of these it was right around early. This is my sale, I believe, 24,400. I love buying sealed wax because you get stuff like this, because buying something like this, it is a guarantee there will only be less available, an absolute guarantee as time goes on. So that was another big win. And another big win, this is going to sound like snobby, but I did forget I bought this card. So check this out. I bought this. I was really debating whether I should buy this or not. This is my sale right here. I bought this PSA 6 Bowman Chrome Refractor Brady for $18,000. And I was like, man, that's kind of expensive for a 6, but I did it anyways. And there's no sales since, but I'd imagine it's worth double. So I had some big wins. I haven't looked at some of these investments I made in a while, but super pumped. I think that's pretty good. I don't plan on selling any of them, so we'll revisit it in another few months. I probably should sell some of them, but those are kind of my longer term holds and investments. And now buying Brady is not something I would do, but I think you just move the camera a little bit. I think maybe center it. Looks like my Topps Chrome LeBron's doing good. Oh, I bet it is. Yep, that's center now. All right, let's take some first callers. There's a few people in the queue. When you call in, just call in once and you'll lock your spot in.
Good morning.
What's up, Safe? How may I help?
How are you doing? Hope you had a blast for the final game.
Yeah, it was good. The game, I guess, wasn't that great, but I bet on Spain, so it was good for me, I guess.
Yep, I indirectly bet on Spain by having about 30K worth of cards for Lamine Yamal.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, go ahead.
I wonder if Yamal's value is gonna go up because he did win, but also he didn't really I guess do much. So, but I'm sure it will go up. That's just how much.
I think I think Yamal is low key, the next superstar in FIFA football.
Yeah.
Like like legit the next superstar, and he's showing it by having the winning gene, by making the plays. I mean, again, it's harder to see how well a winger does in an 11 or 10 player game, like it's but he did well actually yesterday. He facilitated, he opened spaces, he created chances. I mean, yeah, he's not in the box, so he's not going to get tip-in goals and stuff like that, because he's not like a true quote-unquote 9. So he's not going to get those easy goals.
I was actually
have to be magnificent.
I was thinking that to myself. I don't watch too much soccer. I just kind of watch the World Cup. But why does he take the corners? He's kind of a big guy who could definitely jump. Why is he not in the box trying to head the ball in?
So this is the way that a winger gets into the kind of like from the minors up to the majors and go up in batting order and stuff like that. So he's still 19. He's still fast. If he picks up the middle, he's not going to be able to use his speed as much. But if he picks up the corner, his speed is going to become a weapon to create chances for other scorers like Orizabal and Ferran and the others. So even in Barcelona, that's what he does. The same thing with Ronaldo. When Ronaldo he started as a winger. And then after 2, 3, 4 years, when he slowed down a little bit and the defensive players start to become a little, have an edge on him, they move them in. And then you end up, and then if you're a true scorer like Ronaldo, you're going to go to the box. And if you're a true 10, which is a playmaker, then you play outside the box like what.
So it has nothing to do with maybe he's a little bit younger, so he doesn't have the strength to be in the box.
No, nothing to do with it. Oh. If you have speed, that's how actually also Mbappe started playing. When Mbappe started playing, he started playing winger a little bit.
Interesting. And I didn't know that.
And like 8 years into his career, because Mbappe is on his 9th year, even though he's still 27.
Yeah.
So don't worry, he's gonna come inside when he kind of gets a little older, more experienced, and then when he gets inside, he's gonna probably do even better.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy to think how young he is.
So my question to you is kind of related to that. Do you think his really iconic good card is a good long-term hold versus other liquid cards to be more of like, make money and kind of invest into bigger things? I know you're not big on investing on current player, but kind of the way that you're seeing it is more of a gamble. I know you don't like to put luck into the business, but what if?
Yeah, it's kind of like, so Yamal is kind of like a Wemby-ish. It's like he has potential to be like an Ohtani or Mahomes or Messi or Ronaldo, but I just don't know. You're asking me like a soccer question basically, and I don't know soccer well enough. But like, it's more of, you need Yamal to obviously keep doing very well, which he should. I mean, the talent, it's like the talent's there. It's just simply there, and he's only 19 years old. And then also, will the soccer market keep growing? I mean, I think the soccer market's going to cool off now after the World Cup. I think you're going to see a lot of the soccer guys' values go down. That came up. But, like, yeah, you kind of took the words out of my mouth. Me personally, I would sell it, but I'd say there's a 50-50 shot whether he could become like an Ohtani type of guy where it just kind of goes up forever. But it's just a gamble. I mean, personally, I still wouldn't. Just because it's not what I do. I feel more comfortable and better putting my money in other places that I think stuff is undervalued. But
yeah, because low key, I heard you saying sometimes when you're talking and stuff like that, you say I sold a little early. So, which shows that people like certain players have potential.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I know for sure that if you make profit, you would sell it right away. You're not going to have second thoughts in this, because I've been listening to you long enough to know that you're going to be like, if you make money, you're moving it, done. But then, so my thing is that I feel like he has, especially his mega cracks. He has a couple of few cards with low pops, hard to gem, and those in higher grades. I mean, just imagine that you've scooped a Messi in 2015.
Oh yeah.
Mega cracks PSA 9, and you scooped it for like 1,300. I mean, now it's like 69,000 or 70,000. So stuff like this, I'm saying, not necessarily all his cards. Like, listen, if I make money in his cards tomorrow, like his kind of like rated rookies and hollows and his like snakeskin and stuff like that, I'm selling. But the iconic ones, the ones that are gonna be like really high, those, like, not necessarily soccer, but think about it like if it's a known commodity, a winner, or somebody is this. Would you think those couple 2, 3, 4 cards you stash away for a little longer, just like how you do with your Babe Ruth?
See, my problem is not. Yes, it will probably go up. He's obviously an amazing player. It'll probably go up, and it'll also depend on how much can he win. I don't know. He hasn't won the Champions League, right? So can he?
Yeah, and the Ballon d'Or.
He did win the Champions League?
No.
Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, the Ballon d'Or.
He does not, and I said yes, he does not.
So if he starts win, like, that's also part of the reason why Messi's value is so high. He's won everything. It's kind of like why Ohtani's value is really high, that he's also won, which sometimes one person can't control. But like this, my problem with it is this: it's like, yes, it will probably go up, but I just got done talking about how I bought a box of, like, a wax box of 1977 Star Wars Series 1 in October. I paid $11,000 or $12,000, and the last sale was $36,000. So obviously I got a little bit lucky because it went up. But like, I have full confidence I can do that again and again with things like Star Wars wax boxes or 1979 hockey, where I view it, the downside is like almost nothing, right? Like buying a box of 1977 Star Wars, there's only going to be less of them, which means the supply is only going to go down and the demand's going to go up. So like, that's my problem. It's not like, yeah, it's a good buy, but I just believe, because I know other things better, and I think there's other investments out there that are lower risk and just as high of reward. That's the problem. It's not like Yamal's a good investment, but like, also I don't know it well, and that's kind of my viewpoint.
Okay, well, fair enough. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to continue listening, and I appreciate your insight.
Sounds good, Safe. Thanks for calling.
Okay. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. On the road again. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-dum. We're calling you.
What?
Hey, you have Eric. You're live. You hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yep, you got Eric. You are live.
Hi, Eric. It's Drake from Cincinnati.
What's up,
man?
I
have a few questions for you.
Do it.
I'd like to get your input on. So I just picked up Cooper Flag, Topps Finest, numbered 299.
Okay.
It would be the blue color match.
Yep.
No, I'm hoping to sell it as season starts. Is that one you'd recommend going Beckett on, just with PSA's turnaround times being so high right now?
What's the card worth? How much?
So PSA 10, that's the 710.
What's raw? What'd you pay for it?
Raw, I pay, after fees, I'm into it for about 150.
PSA. Because a Beckett 9.5 is probably going to be about half a PSA 10. It's just, I know PSA is expensive, but because it's expensive, that's why now PSA 10s are selling for much more. So it doesn't really matter. Like, if PSA charges $30, $80, $50, who cares? Because the math makes sense. And the more PSA charges, the more PSA 10s are going to be worth. So PSA would be my answer.
Okay. All right. And then,
second question for you.
Do it.
So I just picked up a South. So I got to a pick your team break for Tier 1 baseball.
Yep.
A South Stewart auto out of 25.
Okay.
Would you recommend hold? See, I'm a Reds fan, so I'm on the fence of do I want to keep it in my collection or do I want to sell it and then get into a cheaper South Stewart auto?
Okay.
So what would you do in that case?
Well,
Would you hold it? Because I'm pretty sure he's in the running for Rookie of the Year. Would you hold it until see if he wins that first, or
no, I wouldn't. So I would sell it today, and the reason being is that stuff almost always goes down in value in the coming because Top Series just came out, right?
Topps Chrome comes out?
Or no, you
Or are we talking Series 2?
Series 2, right? That's what you pulled it from.
No, Tier 1.
Oh, Tier 1. Oh.
Yeah.
When did that come out?
It came out a month and a half ago, maybe.
Yeah, I would just sell it. It's even a product like that is second tier, even though it's called Tier 1,
Okay.
but it's second tier. To stuff like Bowman Chrome, I'd rather sell it and just, if you believe in him, buy one of his Bowman Chrome autos. But I would not grade it. It's not going to do that well as a PSA 10. It's just not like a premium product of his. So I would sell it today if it was mine. And I just think there's better places you could put your money. And if you want to buy him specifically, you could buy his Bowman Chrome stuff. And that's the stuff that will go up in value if he plays well, not so much Tier 1.
Right, which that's what my thinking was.
Yeah.
Go through, if I sell it, go through and get into a cheaper auto of his.
Yep.
And then I know before you had mentioned there's certain times of the year you buy certain sports.
Yep.
Obviously, so what do you say? Like as soon as the season ends is when you start looking?
As soon as the player's season ends or it's at the very end. So it depends on the player. Like Wemby, I bought some of his cards after he lost in the finals. But like Cade Cunningham, I bought some of his cards when he lost to, who was it? Who'd they lose to? The Pistons. Was it the Cavs? Yeah, the Cavs. So as soon as he lost that game, I bought some of his cards. Cooper Flagg and Con Knuppel, like as their season was ending in April-ish, that's when I kind of bought some of their cards when it was really down. So it depends on the player.
Okay. All right. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Thanks for calling in.
Or actually, one more thing.
Do it.
I just happened to think of, sorry.
Do it, yeah.
So, with that South Stewart, there's no direct sales. What would be my best bet to go about getting a fair comp on that? So, because out of 150 sold on it for 120. So I was kind of thinking like the 250 to 300 range.
So I see out of 75 did 150. Yours is out of 25?
Yeah.
So it's probably like 225 to 250 in that range.
All right. Thank you.
Sounds good. Anything else?
No, that was all.
All right. Awesome, man. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, Randy. You're up, buddy.
Good morning, Eric Michael Show.
What's up, Randy? How can I help?
Hey, man. I got a question that is kind of unique. How do you value like half grades when it comes to like? Do you just value them between a 4 and a 5, for example, 5 and 4.5? It's a Fleer Jordan, so they come up. They do have sales, but not as often. And his market obviously is going to explode before the Nationals. So didn't know how to value that because there's not going to be any like 4.5 sales on eBay.
Yeah, it's usually basically right in between the 4 and the 5.
Okay. All right, so I just wanted to make sure on that. But yeah, I'm going to hold my LeBrons. For like 2 more weeks. And what's your thoughts on some of these auctions that are just going parabolic? Do you think it's just because the Nationals coming up?
No, I don't think it has like that much to do with that. I think just sports cards are just growing so crazy, and you have just all this new money coming in that people are spending blindly. They see LeBron and they're like, "Oh my God, it's never going to go down in value," and people just buy it. I don't think it has much to do with the National.
Okay, and then do you think overall like the hobby's in a good spot? You don't think like there's going to be some type of correction?
Oh yeah, there will be. With like the hobby's not going to correct. Just all these cards that have blown up like crazy, they'll drop like 15, 20, 25% eventually. But also, I actually take back what I said before. If you see auctions going parabolic, what people do before the National Card Show. So let's say, I'm not saying I do this, but it's just an example. Let's say I'm a dealer and I have a bunch of Jordans and LeBrons, right? And Nationals coming up the week before, I'll make a fake eBay account and or maybe I'll even do it on my real eBay account, but I'll drive up the price of an auction of one or two cards. Maybe I'll buy it, maybe I won't. So at the card show, when people come up to my booth, I can say, look, even though this card is doing 15 grand, the last sale did 21 grand. People do it all the time, like all the time before the National. It's very well known. So yeah,
because I think the Topps Chrome LeBrons are like a 6 to 7K card. Personally, I just think like they haven't like hit that threshold, but I think like 7's kind of the scale point. I don't think they'll ever hit pre-COVID, in my opinion, pre-COVID numbers.
Which ones?
The Topps Chrome, just the regular ones, because I think the regular Topps Chrome,
which grade?
PSA 9, 2003 Topps Chrome, yeah.
Man, they're that high? Oh my god.
Well, there's one on auction right now with MC Sports. They're like a big eBay account.
Yep.
41 bids is at 5,900. The last sales were like 55. It's not like it's crazy out of the wheelhouse, but it's just like
people are just.
Dude, this is probably gonna do like 64, I would think.
Yeah, if you just look back at the history of the National Card Show, all these cards go up in value right before it. But it's because people are pumping up their own sales so they can sell it to suckers. To be honest.
Yeah, because I'm like ready to dump mine. Like I'm in it for 2,800, so I'm just like hoping. I wanted a quick doubler, but now I'm like, if we can get the 6, I can get 6K cash. Like,
yeah, what'd you pay for it again?
2,800.
Yeah, it's I can't say this for certain because the market's been going crazy, but I'd imagine it will move the camera again. What was I gonna say? It'd be hard to imagine that it's gonna be worth more or less or more, excuse me, after the National Card Show because of how just how much it goes up because people spike the prices. So,
for sure.
So yeah, I would sell it at the National, man. All that stuff.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Well, thank you.
All right, thanks, Randy. Thanks for calling in.
Yep, have a good rest of your day.
You too. I think you gotta maybe move the desk back a little bit. Yeah, no, you want an even amount of blue light on each side. Yeah, there you. Yep. Maybe move the black desk back a little bit because it slams into it. Let's see. Next up is Connecticut.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, hi Eric. I have a few questions about some cards that I own.
Yeah, man, do it.
So I currently own the only PSA 10 of Paul Skeens Rose Gold, numbered to 10 Bowman First.
Okay.
It's a pop 1, and I'm just not quite sure how to price something like that if it's a pop 1. And a 9 sold for like in around the 2,000 range, but I think the 10 would have a higher upcharge since it's that big of a card.
It would probably. What year is it from?
2023.
Okay, yeah, it's probably about $5,000.
Okay, because I see the card ladder like estimate value is like around 7, but I think that's a little high, honestly.
It is kind of high, but you could still like try to use it to your advantage. Me personally, when people pull up card ladder values, it's just some random wacky algorithm that doesn't make sense half the time. So it's probably like $5,000, but okay. I would use card ladder value and see if you could get close to 7.
All right, thank you. And I have Tyrese Maxey Black Gold Optic Auto out of 8 rated rookie.
Okay.
And that's a 10-10, but one sold on alt for like 5,000, but then another one sold on eBay for like in the 3 range, I think. But I was wondering, like, is alt legit? Because I've never sold or done anything on that.
So. Yeah. The sales there are legit. It's an auction house, just like eBay or Golden Auctions or any of these. They sell more modern cards, and yeah, they're more like known for modern cards ish. But yeah, they're legit. Their sales.
Okay. All right, that's all I had. Thank you.
Cool, man. Thanks for calling in.
See ya.
I think the queue's open after. Actually, this. one person after this.
Hey, man.
Hey, what's up? You have Eric? You're live.
Okay, hi. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. I just had a question with this car I bought.
Yeah.
It's a Barry Bonds PSA 9. Hold on, let me just. Yeah, so it's a 99 Topps Gold label, PSA 9, Class 2 black. And there's no graded sales. There's only, it's a top 3 or 4, 1 PSA 10, and 3 PSA 9s, no lower.
So, okay, wait. I gotta look this up. Let me just pull this up. Okay, wait. Say the name of the card again. Topps 1999 Topps Barry Bonds.
Gold label.
Gold.
And then it's Class 2 black label.
Class?
Yeah.
Class 2? Oh, yours is a black label?
Yeah.
Okay, so is yours numbered?
Not that I know of. I don't have it in yet.
Okay,
I
so
don't think it's numbered.
did you just buy it?
Yeah, a couple days ago.
So there's like two images of him on the card. One is of him running. The other is of him finishing swinging his bat.
Yeah.
So you want me to take a wild guess as to what I think this is worth?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when I do this, I'll either make you really happy or I'll insult you. Yeah, there's no sales. Let's see.
The raw's doing like $30, and I know with like the 90s refractors, sometimes like high grades are like huge.
Yours is let's see. PSA. So a PSA 10 of your card does $128, but 2 years ago, which is probably worth more than now. So like, oh man, it's tough. It's kind of what someone is willing to pay. I'd say like, man, somewhere in the $1,000 to $2,000 range, if I had to take a wild guess. But like, it's such a one-off card. It could auction for $600 or it could auction for $1,700. It's just like what would I pay for it? Like, I'd be really conservative and not want to pay more than like, you know, $300 or $400 probably. So like maybe closer to $1,000 because a PSA 10 did 128, but it's worth more since then. It's a wild card, so it's like.
Wait, so the PSA 10 did $128 or $128,000?
$128, the base PSA 10.
Oh, okay.
In 2024.
Yeah, I bought this for like $16 on auction on whatnot. So I mean, that's really big.
Yeah, you'll make a ton of money on it. If it's the same card I'm looking at, you'll make a lot of money.
Okay, thanks. I also have one more question. What's your opinion on LeBron James 2025 Topps Chrome cards?
It's not something I personally buy because I think there's just a lot of hype with a lot of new money coming into the market. People are excited that it's LeBron James's first Topps Chrome in a long time. So it's not something I'd buy. I just think there's better investments. Will it keep going up or down? I have no idea, but I just think there's better buys out there.
Okay. And for the Barry Bonds, should I hold it since it's a low pop, or should I send it to like Golden or something?
Depends. Do you need the money?
No, not really.
So, that's not something I'd hold either. Probably if it was mine, I would sell it because once again, I just think there's better purchases. I would rather put my money in other stuff. So I would, maybe go to Golden. That's where people like that would exist that would want a card like that.
Yeah, maybe I'll look into that.
Cool.
Thank you.
Sweet. Any other questions?
No.
Awesome. Well, congrats, man.
Thanks.
All right. Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
You too. He said $16 he paid for that card. It's freaking wild. You know, someone called in 8 times. Just call in once, man. I promise. I'll get to you.
Your call has been full.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Okay.
How you doing, brother?
What's up, man? How can I help?
Good. Quick question.
Yeah.
So I have Luka Doncic etched in glass.
Okay.
And I went on PSA. I was going to send it in. I see there's no PSA 10s ever. They haven't graded any PSA 10s yet.
Yep.
So I'm wondering, should I even try to send that in, or should I just sell it as a raw card?
What's the year of the card?
It's the 2026 Luka Doncic etched in glass from Bowman Chrome.
What's the card worth?
When I look on eBay, it's worth. They have them listed between $200 and to $600 raw.
Yeah, I see the card's worth like $150. Yeah, spending $80 to get it graded is probably not worth it. I would just sell it raw or send it to SGC, which is another grading company. I would not send that to PSA, because if it was a rookie, I'd say yes, but I just don't think a 10 will be worth much more than the raw.
Okay, and second, I have two more questions. Second question, I just started this like 8 months ago, 8 to 9 months ago, and I already have accumulated a ton of cards, and I have some really, really good cards. And I'm considering going to a card show this weekend and try to sell most of my stuff raw, just to salvage at least the ones I know I'm not going to grade and I know I'm not going to do anything with. But should I take them to a card show and try to sell them raw, or should I do this via eBay?
Card show would be your first option, just because people are going to pay you cash and there's no fees. So to answer your question, card show.
Okay. Thank you. I had one more question, but I can't remember what it was. But I appreciate your show. I just learned of you 2 days ago.
Oh, well, cool. Yeah, we go live on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. So if you think of your question, just feel free to call back tomorrow.
I'll be calling back tomorrow. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Hey, man. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Virginia. We're calling you.
Hello?
You have Eric, you're live.
Okay. I have a question about, I have a 2001 Upper Deck Flight Team, Michael Jordan. It's a PSA 9.
Okay.
I saw there's a couple like PSA 10 comps, and there's a couple like 8 comps, but I haven't seen any like 9s that have sold recently.
Okay.
I was seeing like how much it's around worth, because I have an idea of like what it's worth, but I want to see what you think.
So give me the card one more time. What is it?
2001 Upper Deck Flight Team, Michael Jordan.
Flight Team. Jordan.
It's like him in a blue Wizards jersey.
Blue Wizards jersey. Okay, I see a PSA 9 in October. Did $400. And then, wait. Am I looking at the right sale? A PSA 10 does like 200.
Yeah, there was like a PSA 10 that did like 200, maybe 30 or 40.
Yeah, I see 10 sales of 214, 210, 230, 218. So PSA 9's probably like $40, $50.
Okay. You think like a lot of the Jordan stuff I have, it's like gone up tremendously in the past couple months. Do you think it's going to keep going up, or do you think it's going to just kind of slowly go back down?
Depends on the card, but what goes up doesn't go up forever. It will come down eventually. So like Jordan, because it's went up, I just tend not to buy things that have went up so much in value. So personally, I'm not buying Jordan much, but it will go down eventually. Nothing goes up forever. So I just don't know when, but it will.
Yeah. Okay, that's all.
Cool, man. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Yo, Eric, tried to call in last week. I'm in the UK. I bought an out of 25 PSA 8, and it looks clean, and I think it could grade better. If it's a PSA 8, I would not. I would avoid sending that in. Usually, almost always, it's a PSA 8 for a good reason. Usually, at least.
Hello?
You have Eric, you're live.
Hey, so I just have a question. So I have a Kobe card that I found, I can't find comps on.
Okay.
So it's like an aqua NBA Hoops 2017-2018 Kobe with the number 296. So it's got like an aqua or teal. It's numbered with him holding 2 trophies on the Lakers. I wasn't able to find any comps on it, and I'm just trying to figure out how much it probably is worth. I know the blue one was probably worth like 60 to 80. I think it was around there. I just don't know if aqua's better or worse.
Probably around there, in that range. It's not like a card.
Still about the same.
Yeah, it's yeah, I'm looking here at these cards and Hoops. Is it numbered, yours?
It is numbered. It's numbered to 125, I believe.
125. How'd you get it?
So my friend actually was getting out of the hobby, and he just gave me all his cards pretty much, and it was just in one of the box, like all sealed up and all. So then I looked at it and I was like, hold on, this one's numbered. I thought it was just a regular Kobe card.
Yeah, it's probably, I see that's probably in that like $60 to $80 range. I'm looking at all these different types of cards.
Correct. That's what I thought. I mean, does it look like something that might be worth like grading maybe? Like, I don't know what the gem rate is.
If it tens, it would be worth a decent chunk, but probably not. It's probably not going to grade. They're hard cards to grade, and then you're going to have to spend a lot of money. Like the cost to get it graded at PSA is going to be the same value of the card.
Yeah.
So probably not. But like, obviously, I need to see the card. But that would be my short answer.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, that was pretty much it. Just trying to figure out the value of that. So.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Any other questions? Just feel free to call in.
All right. Cool. Thanks so much.
All right. Have a good one.
You too.
Chugging away. Naples, Florida. It was not there. Actually, I pulled. I'll get into it in a second. You have Eric. You're live.
Yeah, how you doing, Eric?
What's up, man? Do you live in Naples?
Yes, sir. I do. I think you know one of my friends down here.
I do.
Yeah, or
I don't think I have any.
Your wife might know her.
I don't think I have any friends from Naples.
His name is Ilyu. I don't know if you know him or not.
Wait, say the name one more time.
Ilyu Mendoza.
I don't think so. How do you spell the first name?
ELH. I don't even know. To be honest, it's just kind of hard name. I call him Ebango. I think.
Yeah. I don't think I know that person. Yeah, do it.
So I have 2 cards right now. I got a Justin Jefferson card. I mean, I don't know if I can send you a picture to this number, man. It's a Justin Jefferson red hot rookie card.
Okay.
Numbered. And it's numbered 3 out of 25.
Okay.
And I was just wondering, because I don't have it graded or anything, and I just want to know how much it's going for if I did grade it or didn't.
Did you go on eBay and look at the recent sales?
I did, but they're not graded. To be honest, it's just kind of like a rare card in my opinion. I don't really see too many cards on it.
It wouldn't be worth it to grade the card. The card's probably worth like $5. So in the graded card's $80 at PSA. That card I wouldn't grade, just to keep it simple.
Are you sure? Because it's numbered. It's out of 25. It's a good looking card, my man. I don't know.
Oh, it's out of 25. If it's out of 25, yeah. If you think it's in really good condition, you could send it in for grading.
Hey, what do you think that goes for roughly? Can I send it to this number by any chance?
I see the card. I have it pulled up. It's like these red. I could pull it up on my screen. It's like these red flames around him, kind of.
Yeah.
But let me see. It's autographed?
Yes, it's autographed.
Yeah, it's 50-50 whether if it's in great condition, send it in. I mean, I see a 10 did like $300, so I would send it in. You already bought it, so yeah, if you think it's in good condition, I would send it in.
All right, sounds good. And then I have a 2018 Shai Gilgeous-Alexander card autographed. It's a Panini Contender drafted one.
Is it of him in a Clippers uniform, or is it
No, it's a college ticket one actually. My bad. I gotta tell you that. It's him wearing a Kentucky blue jersey.
Okay, yeah, those are hard to grade, but if you probably want to send in for grading. Those are worth like a PSA 10 lasted $700. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What about a 9? You know how much a 9 goes for?
350, I think I just saw, or like probably around 300 to 350.
Okay. Damn.
But I would only send that in for grading if you think I could get 10, because the 9 and the card not graded are going to be worth around the same.
Yeah, I get you. All right. Oh, yeah, man. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate it.
No problem. Going, man.
Too. You know, I was in Miami on Saturday, and I live in Tampa, and I have the Friday night I drove through Naples, Florida, and stopped by. We were driving my buddy's Cybertruck, so we stopped by a Target to charge it. Went in, bought 2025 Upper Deck Hockey, and I pulled. Who did I pull? What was his name again? Beckett Seneke. Was a pretty good rookie for the Anaheim Ducks. Pulled his card, his young gun, so paid $25 for the box. Pulled a $50 card. If it tens, it's probably worth a few hundreds, but I don't know if I'm going to send it in for grading, but doubled my money. Can't complain with that, right? Let's see. That's right. The video's coming out.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Oh, I already spoke to you, buddy.
You did? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I was going to ask him about the Kobe card.
Oh, my apologies.
No, you're all good, man.
Sorry about that. Oops. It's actually the first time I've ever done that. Surprisingly. Oh, it's because there's 2 New Yorks in the queue. It got me confused. I'm close to Anaheim. Good card to have out there. Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, how's it going, Eric?
What's up, man?
I got a couple questions.
Do it.
So I have a 2012 Silver Prism of Steph Curry.
Nice.
And I think the sales have been recently going up. I think the last 2 sales were like 57 and then 69. And then it had a weird comp, and the last sale was 3,500.
Yeah.
Based off of eBay, and then I went on the eBay sale, and it said 1 bid on that eBay sale. So is that? Would you think that's a fake comp, or is
that? Usually fake comps go the other way. Usually people fake comps to be worth more money. But yeah, if it had 1 bid, I would just wait. If you're gonna sell it, I would just wait until the next sale. That is weird. 1 bid on a card like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, and I was like, because now people are gonna use that comp and trying to get it for cheaper. So
you know what you should do? Instead of trying to sell yours, try to buy another.
That's true. That is true, huh?
Yep, that's what I would do.
And then my second question is, I just got a LeBron rookie Topps 2003.
Okay.
With the draft picks jersey holding up one.
Yep.
Do you think that's a hold, or you think that's a sell since the market's gone up so much?
I would sell it. Like, obviously, like, who knows, right? Like, you just don't know if the market's going to go up, left, down, or right. But me personally, I don't hold things that have went up a lot. I don't buy things that have went up a lot. So obviously, LeBron's went up a lot. I'm not buying LeBron. I would sell it. That's just what I personally do. I like to buy things that have not went up yet. So I think there's better investment opportunities, in my opinion. But like, will it be worth more in 10 years from now than it is today? Most likely.
Gotcha. Who would you consider a good investment opportunity?
To hold for how long?
Next, let's say, sub 5 years.
T206 Ty Cobbs, 1951 Bowman Mantle, 1951 Bowman Mays, 1933 Gowdy Ruths. Those have kind of went up a little bit, so you got to be careful. 52 Mantles.
So a lot of baseball cards, a lot of vintage baseball, you'd say.
Vintage hockey as well. So I was just like, guys like Mark Messier rookies, Patrick Waugh, Steve Yzerman. I mean, these are like hockey guys. But just like, I'm kind of just naming vintage cards that just have not went up tons yet. It will go up eventually, just not yet. I think vintage hockey is a solid buy. I'm a big fan of vintage hockey.
Okay.
And then
I also have 3 rookie silver Mahomes as well, along with a Mahomes auto. I'm trying to invest in him a lot. You think that's a good investment, or you think that's someone that I should be careful about?
Well, I don't hold anybody that's playing, to be frank with you. So that's just like in other words, you're asking me, do I think Mahomes is going to get another 1 or 2 Super Bowls? The odds are no. Like, odds are he doesn't win another Super Bowl. Maybe one. So, because, they have to have a good team around him and pay his crazy $60, $70 million a year contract. So, I just don't hold guys that are currently playing. It's just a hard rule I have because it usually doesn't turn out well.
Yeah, you're essentially gambling, I guess. So.
Yeah, and I just think there's better places to put your money with just as much upside and without the gamble.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. See you, bye.
All right. That was Utah. And this is New York. These streets will make you feel.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Oh, hello. I just had a question about this one card that I have.
Yeah, do it.
It's an Aaron Rodgers Select 2023
Okay.
Jets card. It's numbered to 10.
Okay.
And I know it's kind of hard because it was the year that he was on the Jets and he got hurt. But I was kind of wondering because I don't see any comps on eBay or anything for the card.
What's the color of the card?
It's gold and a green, and it's club level.
So I'll give you a rough estimate as to what I think it's worth. So field level did 525. So club level is going to be like less than that. It's probably like 250 to 300 in that range.
Okay.
So yeah, somewhere around there, I'd say.
All right, thank you.
Is that it?
That's it. Thank you very much.
Cool, man. Thanks for calling in.
Yep.
These streets will make you feel brand new. Lights will inspire you. Let's hear it from New York. No answer? Or is it calling?
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Yes, this is Jack.
What's up, Jack? How can I help?
Good. So I have a question. So we've been buying, how all the 90s inserts and stuff have gone through the roof recently.
Yep.
And so do you think it's a good opportunity to sell those at the National or hold on to them a little longer?
Yeah, usually they spike up at the National because I was just explaining this to another guy, how people will drive up the prices before they go and sell them and they'll like shill bid. So
Yes.
I personally would sell them at the National if they were mine.
Okay, so that's another question. So if we sell all those and looking at the National, what cards do you think would be, I guess, a good opportunity to look for at the National to make some money in the future, like over the next few months?
Over the next few months. So me personally, I'll mostly be buying basketball and a little bit of baseball. So guys like Cade Cunningham, Tyrese Halliburton, Cooper Flagg, Colin Knuppel, Wemby, depending on the card and the price. Those are some guys I'm looking to buy.
Okay, thank you.
Cool, man. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Yes, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good, man. I just want to start off and say, huge fan of the show.
Thank you, sir. What's your name?
My name's Braden.
Braden. Well, thank you, Braden.
Yes,
I appreciate that.
So I pulled a huge, I don't know if you do much soccer, but you know Mohamed Salah?
Yep.
I pulled an out of 15 pristine auto of his from the new product, and his stuff from insert to true autos are all over the place. And I was not sure how to price it, if I should compare it to the out of 10 of the normal tops, or if I should go with the out of 25.
What's the product?
It's Pristine Topps. Premier League. There's no sales so far.
When did it come out?
It came out last week.
So I would just auction it because when cards are new like that, they usually will sell for the most at its peak, especially like a veteran guy who's like a legend already. I would just sell it today and auction it and let it rip because it'll sell for well. The next few sales after the first one are going to do less and less most likely.
It just scares me because I think it's realistically from $2,000 to $4,000, and I'm just scared how it would end.
It's part of the game. I mean, hey, you pulled it. You're into it for very cheap. So, and now's the right time. Soccer's still kind of hot, right out coming out off the World Cup. So, personally, that's what I would do. And you're right. It can do 2,200. It could do 3,700. It kind of just depends on, who's buying them.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, thank you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, man.
Thanks, Braden. I appreciate it. Austin, Texas. Good card show out there in Austin, Texas. Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
What's up, Eric? I'm
Luke
from Cedar Park, Texas.
What's up, Luke? I used to live over there. I used to live in Lake Travis.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was just down there for an event that I had going on.
Nice. Well, how can I help?
So I just pulled in yesterday. Actually, I pulled an AJ Devanza auto out of $4.99, and I was just having trouble pricing it. And I was wondering what I should do with it. Like hold it, sell it.
What's the product?
Bowman. It was Bowman U Chrome first Bowman auto out of $4.99.
Let's see. I'll give you. So you're asking me what I think it's worth.
Yeah, and what I should do with it after.
Let's see. Yours is numbered out of $4.99. You said.
Yeah.
So I would definitely sell it today or tomorrow or right away because the stuff's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. It's the one of him in a white BYU jersey, dribbling with his left hand. The ball's in his left hand.
Yeah.
So out of 150, blue X-Fractor, 10 did 1,300. Out of 250, 10. Yours is raw, right?
Yeah.
So, and it's $4.99.
Mm-hmm.
So it's his like base refractor.
Yeah.
I want to say $300.
300. All right.
Something like that. Yeah.
And then I also have another card that I was wondering about.
Yeah, do it.
It was a Dylan Harper NBA Hoops hardwired. I think it's like a light burst or something, but it's out of 25.
And are there any sales?
No, there was no sales. Like I couldn't even find anything on it.
So it's Dylan. What's the product?
NBA Hoops.
Hoops Light Burst is what it's called?
Well, it's the hardwired insert, but I think it's like the light burst like variation, but it's out of 25.
Huh. It's probably similar to this one, the Buzz Light Burst Orange out of 25, which sold for $200. So I would say around $200.
All right.
Yep. Go around
Thank
$200.
you. All right. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of questions. Should we do one more? What do you think, Vanessa? 10:59. What do you think? I got a crazy day ahead of me. Uno más. There are. There's a queue.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, what's up?
This is Drew from Jersey.
What's up, Drew from Jersey?
Chilling, man. Got a few questions. Had my first bit of success in a while.
Nice.
My last batch from PSA came back at 70% clip, hit 14 out of 20 for the bulk submissions.
Very nice.
For gems. But before that, man, I was struggling. I think the previous 5 or 6 batches, I was hitting between 25 and 30%. Is that like normal to see like kind of that jump?
I mean, there's some luck involved, but when did you first start grading cards?
Either this year or last year? I guess it's been.
Yeah, you're still kind of new to it, so your average will slowly increase as time goes on. It's normal to hit like 20% when you first kind of start the first 6 months to a year. So
yeah.
Yeah, I've don't worry, man. I've been there.
Yeah, and then I'm kind of thinking now my kids are kind of into Pokemon, and I took some time and trying to watch the shows and try to learn it. And they pulled some packs and actually have done well in anything they've opened. Do you think that's a good transition to start buying the Pokemon cards on eBay? I saw you sent out an email about that, and it was kind of like you were reading my mind that day.
Yeah, that is weird. Maybe I was reading your mind. But yeah, I could tell you, like, our students, 50% of them of the money they're making right now are from Pokemon and One Piece. Some of the money they're making is insane. Like, they're buying because like it's much easier to grade Pokemon cards because there's way more collectors and way less flippers in that market. So yeah, the margins are better right now with grading Pokemon and One Piece. A lot of it.
There's less collectors, or more collectors and less flippers.
Yes, right? So they're easier to sell. People pay more for them, and there's more cards out there to grade. And some of these cards, like there was a student the other day. I don't know what the card was, but he paid $200 for it, got a 10, and the gem rate on it was like 60%, and he flipped it for $1,900. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm starting to see that because before I didn't know what the stuff was. I was just a sports junkie my whole life, but I'm starting to look at these, and yeah, the profit margins are there. And then, like eBay and all is kind of picked through, like you said. You know, you really gotta have like a team looking for your gem mints and all.
Yep.
But with the Pokemon, there seems to be a vast amount out there that people are just selling it for the bulk and not getting it graded, or selling it raw and not getting it graded.
Yep. It's easier to make money right now grading on some Pokemon and One Piece for sure.
All right, so that leads me to my last question then. Obviously, PSA's down. I can't afford them submissions, but who do I go with now for like Pokemon? So,
you can go with Tag, but they're just as expensive, or you can go with CGC.
CGC?
Yeah, that'd probably be next up in line.
I'm sorry if everybody's been asking that same question.
No, actually nobody has for Pokemon specifically, so you'd be the first.
Okay, cool. And then what's like the turnaround time on CGC?
I think 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It's fast.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I could be wrong, but last time I checked, I could check for you real quick. It's according to their website, it is does not say. I don't know. It doesn't say, but it's not long.
Okay, cool. Because the 4 or 5 months is getting a little long with PSA.
Yeah, I would agree with you, but yeah, I would go CGC.
All right, cool, man. Thank you for your time, and I hope all's well down there in sunny Florida.
Thanks, Mr. Drew.
All right, I'll talk to you, my friend.
All right, bye-bye. All right, I apologize, people. I can't get to everybody. I gotta hop off, but we do this tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday. Next week, Wednesday, I may not do this, maybe because of the National Card Show. We'll see you later.